Today, I'm making this video to address something, and I click on my husband's page. There, it shows that I'm following him, and if I click following, it gives me an option to unfollow. So how am I unfollowing my husband? Can you see? It shows how long we've been following each other. Just this one time, so it can be on the record. I was never my husband's ex's friend, not to talk of best friend. I've never met her. I've never seen her. She doesn't have my number. I don't have her number. She's like 8 to 9, 10 years older than I am.
Hello Jewel Tribe, welcome back to the channel. The internet never forgets, and in Nigeria, celebrity love stories are treated like long TV dramas. After Tonto Dikeh's reconciliation with ex-husband, the social media has been so hard on Rosy the wife, taking her back to the past when Churchill, her husband, was still having something to do with Tonto Dikeh. She has been dragged, received a lot of backlash from Tonto Dikeh's fans. Some went as far as saying that Tonto was back to take her husband. And just when it seemed like peace had returned to the home of Olakunle Churchill and Rosy Meurer, social media found another reason to explode. What started as a simple Instagram observation quickly turned into a full-blown debate about jealousy, karma, friendship, betrayal, and unfinished history involving Tonto Dikeh. It began quietly. On February 15th, Rosy celebrated her birthday. Her husband posted beautiful pictures and sweet words to celebrate her. She responded warmly. The posts were filled with love, admiration, and public affection. Fans congratulated them. It looked like a happy and stable marriage. 4 days later, the mood online changed. Churchill posted birthday pictures of his son, King Andre, the child he shares with his ex-wife, Tonto Dikeh. Andre's birthday is always a significant moment online because of the dramatic history between his parents. Churchill celebrated his son proudly as any father would. But within hours, social media users claimed they noticed something unusual. Rosy was no longer following her husband on Instagram. That was all it took. Blogs began posting headlines suggesting trouble in paradise. Comment sections filled with assumptions. Some people said Rosy was jealous of Tonto. Others claimed she was uncomfortable seeing her husband publicly celebrate a child from his previous marriage. A few went further, suggesting that Tonto was somehow coming back to take what was hers. The internet created an entire storyline from one alleged unfollow. As the rumor kept spreading, Rosy had to make a video concerning it. She quickly addressed the rumor in the video.
Hi everyone. First of all, I beg that you forgive the ambience, the noise. I'm by the poolside and I'm not about to go inside to make this video. And yes, I sound very masculine today because, it just shows that I had a blast on my birthday. I have a sore throat and my voice is But yeah, today I'm making this video to address something. I'm going to use one stone to kill two birds because I think I've been quiet for so long. And a friend once told me that it might be funny to you, Rosy, but what you allow is what's gonna fly. If the internet sets a narrative for you and you don't change it, that narrative is what's gonna be on you. And today, I'm saying enough. Because this one really shocked me. How do I get back from the gym today? And I just started getting so many calls, only for me to check my phone and they're asking, what happened? Why did you unfollow your husband? Hope no problem. So if I show you my phone here and I click on my husband's page, there, it shows that I'm following him. And if I click following, it gives me an option to unfollow. So how am I unfollowing my husband? If I also click on here, I hope you can see it on the 3 dots, see shared activity. It states how long we've been following each other or when we started following each other. Wait, I'm just gonna turn this around. Can you see? It shows how long we've been following each other. So I'm a bit lost how, people got a hold of the, lies that I unfollowed my husband. I have no reason to unfollow my husband. Thank you very much. And I did not unfollow my husband. I don't know what technical issue, I don't know what games, anyone's playing somewhere underground because it's so convenient. Like that today of all days, it just happened that I unfollowed my husband. I didn't even wait. For what? I'm not that petty. And I have never unfollowed my husband and I never will. So you guys are going to wait for a very long time. If I do eventually unfollow him, you'll be the first to know, because I'm not that kind of person that will come and be hiding or playing games. Nah. You see, this life is one and it's for the living.
In that video, she clearly stated that she never unfollowed her husband and didn't know where the story was coming from.
Jewel TV.
She said clearly that there was no issue in her marriage. She dismissed the idea that there was tension at home. According to her, everything was fine. But instead of calming the situation, the conversation went deeper. The unfollow rumor reopened an old wound that many Nigerians have never allowed to fully heal. You need to see what many Nigerians wrote in our comment section. For years, a strong narrative had followed that Rosy Meurer. Many people believed she was once a close friend of Tonto Dikeh. The story that spread online was that she pretended to work with Churchill while secretly dating him during his marriage. And there is this story about brother-sister kind of relationship. When Churchill and Tonto's marriage ended publicly in 2017, in a dramatic and emotional split, this rumor gained more strength. Then, in 2021, when Churchill married Rosy, many Nigerians concluded that their suspicions had been correct all along. From that moment, the labels stuck. Some called her side chick, some said she betrayed a friend, and others believed that she destroyed a home. Whether proven or not, public opinion had already formed. Now, in a new video, Rosy has decided to confront that narrative directly. She stated firmly that she was never Tonto Dikeh's friend.
Secondly, I would like to address something very important. You know, it's been a while now. I've been seeing so many comments, like people would tag me to comments, people will, share things with me. I'll see bloggers would post stuff. But I blame all these gullible followers that just choose to believe lies and to believe anything they see. I mean, that also is whatever. But today I just want to tell you guys one thing, just this one time, so it can be on the record. I was never my husband's ex's friend, not to talk of best friend. I've never met her. I've never seen her. She doesn't have my number. I don't have her number. She's like 8 to 9, 10 years older than I am. And I've read comments where people have sent to me that I was her best friend, or she introduced me to her husband and I snatched him or something like that. I know it's not funny, but it's been funny to me for a very long time now. And someone said to me that you're busy laughing, but people have carried the narrative that this is what you are and this is what you've done. And today I'm telling you guys, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. If anyone has proof, of otherwise, I mean, I dare you to bring it out. I was never friends with anyone. I don't even know her. I've never met her. And so when I see comments like, she's your best friend, she introduced you to her husband and you snatched him, you're so wicked, you're so this, nothing like that happened. I met my husband separately from that other life that he has. The two don't even go hand in hand. Yeah.
According to her, they never met. They never exchanged phone numbers. They never had each other's contacts. She said clearly that the story of friendship was false. She described her clarification as coming from the horse's mouth, meaning directly from her. She also challenged anyone who claims otherwise to bring proof. Her tone in the video was calm but firm. It was not emotional shouting. It was not dramatic. It sounded like someone determined to clear her name once and for all. She also addressed the side chick accusation directly. Rosy insisted that when she dated Churchill, it was separate and independent. She said she was not secretly involved with him while pretending to be someone's friend. According to her, he dated her separately, not as a hidden affair. She rejected the narrative that she was sneaking around during his previous marriage. This clarification matters because the accusation of being a side chick and a fake friend carries heavy emotional weight. Betrayal feels more when friendship is involved. By denying the friendship completely, Rosy is removing that layer from the story. To understand why Nigerians react so strongly to this situation, you have to revisit the past. When Tonto Dikeh and Churchill's marriage collapsed in 2017, It was explosive. Public interviews were granted. Serious accusations were made. Social media was divided into camps. Many supported Tonto passionately. Many criticized Churchill. It became one of the most talked about celebrity breakups in Nigeria at that time. When Churchill later married Rosy in 2021, the public immediately connected the timeline. Even without clear evidence, many believed that there must have been overlap. The story that Rosy was once Tonto's friend made the situation more dramatic in the eyes of the public. It turned the marriage into a story of betrayal. Years has passed, but many perception never fully disappears. So when the recent unfollow rumors surfaced, it was like pouring petrol on old fire. Comments flooded social media saying, "How you got him is how you will lose him." Others wrote, "Karma is real." Some mocked her openly. It was clear that many people still carry emotional loyalty toward Tonto Dikeh and feel protective of her. The reaction to Rosy's new clarification video has been divided. Some people support her. They say if there is no proof of friendship, the public should stop repeating it as a fact. They argued that working in the same circle does not automatically mean two people or two women were friends. They believe that she has the right to defend her name and protect her family. Others remain skeptical. They question why this clarification is coming years later. They believe that some stories do not gain so much traction without some basis. For them, public trust is difficult to rebuild once damaged. The truth is that only the people involved truly know what happened behind closed doors. Social media often fills missing pieces with imagination. Over time, those assumptions become accepted as truth in the public mind. Rosy's decision to speak again shows that she understands how powerful public perception can be. Being labeled as someone who destroyed a home can follow a person for life. It affects how people view your marriage, your children, and your happiness. Marriage under public scrutiny is already challenging. Every Instagram post becomes evidence. Every caption is analyzed. Every follow and unfollow becomes a headline. Add a complicated history and loyal fan bases, and the pressure increases even more. King Andre remained at the center of many of these conversations, even though he is innocent in all of it. Whenever Churchill posts him, emotion resurfaces. Supporters of Tonto feel protective. Observers begin to compare past and present. It becomes less about a father celebrating his son and more about revisiting old wounds. Rosy's birthday on February 15th showed a love exchange between her and her husband. Just days later, speculations overshadowed that celebration. It shows how quickly narratives can change online. One moment you are admired and the next moment you are being accused. By saying clearly that she and Tonto never met, never exchanged numbers, and were never friends, Rosy is attempting to reset the story. By saying Churchill dated her separately and not as a side chick, she is rejecting the version of events that many Nigerians accepted many years. Whether the public accepts this new clarification is another question. Public memory can be stubborn. Once a narrative settles deeply, it is difficult to replace. But one thing is certain, Rosy Meurer is no longer staying silent about the accusations. She has spoken directly. She has challenged anyone with proof to present it. She has drawn a clear line between rumor and what she sees is reality. In the end, social media will continue to debate. Some will believe her, some will not. Some will simply enjoy the drama. But beyond the noise, there is real family involved, a husband, a wife, and children who deserve stability. Celebrity stories often feel like entertainment to the public, but for those living them, they are real lives. So whether this clarification finally closes the chapter or keeps the debate alive remains to be seen. For now, Rosy has made her position clear. She says she was never a friend. She says she was never a side chick. She says our relationship started separately, and she is standing by that story publicly. As always, Nigerians are watching.